No, you're absolutely wrong. Look, that's not the correct arrangement. The correct is a base of rice and then beans on top. Beans on top. You can't change nature, you knucklehead, can you? Well, clearly you and I don't see eye to eye on this topic. But hold on. Before we continue, let me just do something real quick. Intro. No way. Oh well, let's agree to disagree then. But man, I gotta go right now, okay? We catch up later, okay? You rice and beans iconoclast. Bye.
Whoa, what was all that kerfuffle about?
We weren't exactly arguing. It was more like a spar on how to place rice and beans correctly on the plate. And this snook friend of mine thinks that we should put beans under when we all know the beans are on top. Beans should go on top. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Why are you laughing then? He's right. Everybody knows that beans should be underneath, graciously supporting the rice on top. That's the law. Extra points if you manage to squeeze a generous layer of farofa in between them. You're joking.
Another one trying to pick a fight with me over something that has already been established by the laws of the universe. We all know that there's a bed of rice and beans on top. Beans on top. But you know what? It makes me wonder, did your mom drop you on your head when you were a little baby, Phil?
What is... Don't you get me started, John. There's no need for that. Why do you always have to bring up unrelated past events every time we have a disagreement? You know very well she didn't do it on purpose, alright? It pisses me off every time you do that, you cheeky git. Oh yeah, so you're a funny guy, eh? Let's see how fun it is after I rearrange your face.
There's something on your face! It was pain!
Okay, calm down, hooligan. There's no need for violence, okay? And besides, you shouldn't have beef with me. You should have beef with your mother. She's the one that dropped you.
Ah, that's it. I'm gonna bash your head in.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. My friend, there's no need for aggression, okay? And I can't stand violence. And actually, when I see a fight, I run to the hills.
Well, that I know really well. The other day at a pub, you panicked and ran like a headless chicken when a fight broke out.
Well...
And it was all because of a misunderstood comment someone had made about the lady singing that night.
Really?
Yeah, don't you remember? The singing lady had just finished one of her songs. Then a gentleman shouts, "Whoa, you're a real singer!" But her boyfriend, who happened to be at a table right next, misunderstands that for, "Whoa, you're a weird minger."
Yeah, I think I remember that. Her boyfriend was a big buff guy, right? And it seemed he was a little bit tipsy.
Exactly. Actually, both were completely plastered. So, the big guy is immediately bullying him. "Nobody calls my girl weird minger, you scrawny dog. I'm a cracker skull." Man, as soon as he finishes his sentence, someone comes from behind and whacks him on the head with a bottle. A huge brawl ensues, mate. Well, next thing I know, you are running for your life.
Of course, I'm not gonna be around to be knocked out cold by a sucker punch. No way, you crazy. I didn't know that fight was because of that altercation. I thought it was because of the game.
Game? What game?
15 Piracicaba and Barcelona. It was 4-0 to 15, and some Barcelona fans were really disappointed.
Wow, go Kingsy. But don't change the subject, okay? The crux of my story is, you are a bit of a coward, ain't ya?
I'm not a coward, okay? I'm smart and better a live coward than a dead hero, right? By the way, Mr. Fistflight, where were you during that commotion?
Me? You? Well, I mean, right when everything started, my mom called me. Yeah, my mom called me. So, because of the noise in the bar room, I ran to the bathroom so that I could hear what she was saying. But that was it. If she had not called me, I'd have been in action for sure.
Liar, pants on fire. You're all bark and no bite, Phil. You're a coward, come on. Woo-hoo. You ran to the bathroom and stayed there trembling. Coward.
Stop calling me coward or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll beat you to a pulp. Get over here.
No, Phil. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Yeah.